Hello and welcome to this Python tutorial. Today we're talking about histograms and we'll be going over various ways of plotting a histogram and then showing it, and we're also going to be printing it as a PDF. So what is a histogram? It's pretty much a series of bars that are next to each other, and it's a way of easily comparing databases and data sets and information. So how are we going to do this? Firstly, we're going to import two toolkits. Then we're going to create a random set of numbers because I don't have a data set to hand. And then we're going to be then labeling it, giving it a nice title, and then saving it as a PDF. So first thing to do is to import the module. So type in import matplotlib.pyplot as plt, and we're going to import numpy as np. First thing to do is to create our random data set. So let us do that. Let's actually just let us space out. Let us break this down. So we're going to first create our random x values, then we're going to get some y values, and then we're going to plot and label the histogram. Great times. So let us first use our numpy module to create some random whole numbers. So we're going to do np.random and call the random part of the numpy toolkit, and then we're going to create some random integers. Not random, randint. And then we're going to create numbers between 1 and 50, and we're going to have 1 million. 1 million of them, and we're going to have 30 columns. Let's have 32 for reasons which will become clear later on. And then we're going to call that x. So that is our x values made. Now we're going to get some y values. I'm going to take the average x. So the average of x, I'm going to call on the x-axis. So we're going to call axis equals 1. So that means we're actually going to get our values that we called. If we did axis equals 2, then it would come across as a fail. We'll get an error message because we're not processing into that dimension. And then now we're going to plot and label the histogram. So we've done this bit before, so let's just do that. We'll leave the saving figure for a bit later on. So let's retitle this randomly plotted numbers, because that's what they are. So let's have some context here. Let's say you are a teacher and you have 32 pupils in each class, and you want to find out what is the probability of them getting, half marks, or more than half, or half the class getting more than a certain amount of marks. I realise there are lots of other factors in here, but this is just a little bit of context. Let us not do that bit at the moment. Right, so the next thing is to do is to see if it runs, see if it works. Y is not defined. Ah, yeah, because I didn't do y equals. There we go. So now we have our set of randomly distributed numbers in the output. Now there's various things we can do, so let us manipulate this a bit. So let us norm this. So what does normed mean? It means, so within a set of random numbers here that we've chosen, what are the chances of, what's the probability of a person getting this score based upon the data set, based upon the whole data set. So in this case, we've got a random set of numbers, but so we'd have a probability, let's say, of this person, of those numbers being selected randomly based upon the whole selection. So when you use normed, it's entirely based upon its own selection. So let's print that again, and you'll see that the numbers on the y-axis change a lot because it goes from, say, units to probability percentages. So there you have, you have the probability of someone scoring around 20 marks or higher, a little bit higher than 20, is about 400% based upon the rest of the database. And then we can also do another thing. We can have cumulative, which is also a very useful one. There you see that. So always end up being the final number. So the top number here, unless it's normed, should always equal or in this case, the number of rows, because this probability is the count. So now we've gone through the basic set, creating a basic histogram. We've gone through doing a normed one. Now we've gone through a cumulative one. So let's save the cumulative one, and let's retitle that cumulative. And then let's save it as a PDF. So hopefully it will have, there we go, saved as a PDF, the cumulative. So I really hope you enjoyed that tutorial, and check out more on my profile and on my YouTube channel, and there'll be plenty more coming. Subscribe if you really like it, and don't forget to check out my Excel ones as well. Thanks for watching.